Before COVID, homelessness existed. It's continually been an issue, as constantly we see people walking up and down the street daily asking for change, food, or medicine. It's a difficult situation in itself, but now added to the struggle is a global pandemic, leaving the people and the government unsure of how to respond and doing heavy damage on the homeless community. For starters, COVID deaths have been vastly undercounted in homeless people. While there are some saying that COVID has not affected the homeless population very much, the death rate for homeless people went up 32% in LA, 54% in DC, and tripled in San Francisco, all in 2020 alone. The reason many of these deaths aren't being attributed to COVID is because, in many cases, they are not given autopsies, explaining why there is nobody to determine whether or not they had COVID. COVID has also changed the way of life for homeless people forever, as they now have to jump through hoops for many services and goods that would have otherwise been provided. This is Herbert. For as long as I can remember, he's walked the intersection near my house asking for money and support from those driving by, and he has a very interesting perspective on the virus.
Catholic churches, they do not feed because of this virus. They bring the food out to the people, and they give in trade. I went to cafeteria, I went to several places just to see this. It affected a lot of things, not just in Chicago, all over the world. But I mean, with all the money and all the smart people, they say in the city of Chicago, why they couldn't respond before now? That's what I don't understand.
As we can see, the homeless population has been pushed to the back of the line in many situations due to COVID. It has been deemed in many cases not as much of an issue as anticipated, yet the risks are so high in homeless shelters that consistent PCR testing and even masks are not enough to help stop outbreaks, proving that there will need to be a prioritization of vaccines for the homeless and potential development of non-congregate housing.
It's no excuse for a person to have to go to get on the internet to get a COVID shot. It's no excuse. So Biden said he was going to do this. Trump said he was going to do this. Everybody said what they're going to do, but they're not doing enough job, okay? They're not doing enough, period.
Luckily, vaccines are being developed, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
I went to vaccine and got a vaccine shot at St. Mary. And you don't have to have a permit, you don't have to have nothing. You walk in and go through the emergency. St. Mary was on opening division. This is place they told me I have to get on the internet.
In my hometown of Chicago, the homeless can go to homeless shelters under the citywide shelter network, where thousands of vaccines are being administered, showing improvement in this tough time. This life is no easy one, so next time you see a person walking by, be kind to them, because they could still use the support in this time.